This one, okay. Gentlemen, I have really good one for you. Excellent. I have 10 fragrances for you that no matter when you wear them, any time of day, any time of the week, you are going to get compliments. Why? Because they have that type of effect on women. We don't discriminate at all. We have expensive, we have cheap, and we have cheaper, okay? These fragrances that will get you compliments no matter what. Guaranteed.
I was born to be free.
There's stuff out there that unless you're put onto it through someone else, you're not going to discover these hidden gems. All right, now let's get into those top 10 fragrances that get me compliments all of the time that people love. Let's not waste time. Let's not beat around the bush. So what I would love for you guys to do right now is like, share, subscribe, share the page, share the channel, because what it does helps us to network with each other and helps me to promote, push more compliments, more confidence your way. All right, guys, now let's get it. Number 10 on my list is a simple one, but no one's rocking it. INITO PARFUM. This one has gotten me a lot of compliments, especially from the ones that we all know that don't like a lot of colognes. They're super picky. This seems to be so versatile because even women that have certain scents, certain styles, certain tastes in cologne, they always love this when I put it on. They gravitate towards it. It's a citrusy, spicy, powdery scent. And it's so simple. It's not super expensive, and it gives you exactly what you need. All 4-season fragrance right here. Any type of occasion, it doesn't matter. Dressed up, dressed down. It blows in my mind, it mind boggles me how women just like the simple stuff. And you know what? For us, it's good. It's just as men, we always want perfection. But right here, this will get you more compliments than 90% of the colognes that you have in your collection. It just registers inside the woman's mind. Clean and sweet, sweet and spicy. Women just love to smell a man. All right, INITO PARFUM. Let's go on to number 9. Number 9 on my list was released last year. One of the better ones from the Jean Paul Gaultier line. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir. This comes with a honey note that's so rich, so sweet that you don't see in the other Jean Paul Gaultiers. This cologne right here really pushes off the skin. 8+ hours when you put it on. Such a simple synthetic fragrance that women love. Gets me a lot more compliments than a lot of the expensive colognes in my collection. But you know what? That's better for us. For the ones that are trying to smell great on a budget, yes, it's, you know, $100, $120, but it's a lot cheaper than the $500 colognes out there. This one is sweet, it's gourmand. You are going to love it. Your woman, any woman that you're dating, it's playful, it's flirty, it's not to be taken too serious. This is not a fragrance that could only be worn for date night, but it's all around, likable, everyday type of fragrance. So simple. It's rich, it's creamy, it's gourmand. Don't try to go crazy finding the best exotic fragrances in the world. This one right here compliments every single time. My God, it is one of those scents that you just spray on your body and you constantly keep going back to your skin because it's just so addicting. And that is what women will find most attractive about you. Let's go on to number 8. Number 8 is a new one, a more refined version of the Acqua di Gio lines. This is Acqua di Gio Parfum. Summer in a bottle. It is strong, 8, 9, 10+ hours. This one radiates off the skin. When I talk about marine, aquatic, it's just that. I feel and I imagine myself loading up the car with the cooler and the snacks to go down, drive down to the beach, smelling the sea salt in the air, hearing the seagulls dancing in the sky, because that is exactly what the vibes are when you got this one. It is so fresh, spicy, and clean. When I had the Profumo, I got more compliments on that one than any of my colognes, whether it was designer or niche, it didn't matter. I got more compliments on that than any other fragrance. They cleaned it up, made it more sharper on the edges, and we got the Parfum, which gives me and has gotten me tons and tons of compliments. Another simple fragrance that they made sexier, that you could find anywhere, any cologne department store, you could find it, and it's going to get you more compliments than 80-90% of those niche fragrances out there in the market. Now, number 7 is in everybody's top 10 list. Why? Because it performs, it's juicy. Without further ado, let me introduce you guys to Cedra Boise Intense. Because it is such an exotic, fresh, spicy, creamy type of fragrance. It is like the Creed Aventus, but the sportier version. Now the skin is the largest organ in the entire human body. So imagine putting this gem on. 6 to 8 sprays all day long. Central Boisé is not going to break the bank. 4 ounces you can get and pick up for like 180 bucks. Let me tell you, if you want a niche house that performs, that smells unique, then you have to look into Mancera. Number 6, I'm excited to bring to you. It is cheap. It is a clone of the expensive stuff that has gotten more compliments than any cologne from the line. Now we all heard, or we all know, if you're into cologne and you're a frag head like me, Kilian Angel Share. But Kilian Angel Share for 1.7 ounce, 50 ml bottle, you're going to pay 250 bucks. Why pay that when you can get double the juice for a fraction of the price? And what am I talking about? Right here. By Lattafa, this is called Camera. It truly is amazing how they're able to duplicate even the bottle to make it look like a cognac drink. On top of that, give you the same experience, the same juice that you get from Angel Share by Kilian. Now, Angel Share by Kilian is their most sold fragrance of all their fragrances combined. And this juice, oh my God, 10 out of 10, man. If you don't listen to anything else in this video, pick this up. If I were to sum it up, it's a boozy, because you got that cognac smell. It's a boozy, sweet, gourmand fragrance. It smells very yummy, but then you get touches of booze as you're smelling it with a sweetness that is irresistibly hypnotizing. Fill up a room. Centrail, the scent bubble, you're going to do just that. And I don't say this much often, but this is a secret weapon. This is where you want to be this summer, because this is a fragrance when you want game over. This is the final boss in the end of the game that you cannot beat. I'm telling you. Get this fragrance in your collection. You'll thank me later. If you don't watch any more of my videos, watch this one till the end, because I'm going to get you a compliment every time you put these fragrances on. Next, now number 5 on my list is going to be on the expensive side, but let me tell you, with so many discounters out there, you can find them easy. This is Creed Aventus. The ambergris, the spiciness with the touches of freshness is unbelievably sexy. As you already know, this is the cologne that started it all. This is the cologne that has popped the cherries of so many individuals. It is marked and has the reputation as the most complimented niche fragrance of all freaking time. James, but it's so expensive. I'm not gonna spend $500 for Creed. I got you, because if you haven't bought it yet, or if you already have it, you need to get another bottle of Club de Nuit Intense Man. For $36, you get the same amount of juice that smells 99.9% identical. So sexy when you put this on. Compliments galore. Club de Nuit Intense smells just like Creed Aventus. But as you already know, there's nothing like the original. It gives you a little more oomph to the experience. But if you can't afford that, if you don't want to spend it, and you know you have other colognes that you want to buy from this list, I got you. But tell me you didn't get compliments when you put Club de Nuit Intense Man on. No, stop. Let's go on to number 4, because it doesn't stop. We're gonna keep going. We ain't playing today. We are not playing. I'm gonna cut straight to the point. I'm not gonna waste your time or your money, but let me tell you something. If you're in the business of seduction, complete seduction. Side effect, INITO PARFUM. It's a boozy, sweet, cinnamon-based fragrance. Some type of elixir in here from the hedione that attracts the sex molecules in the woman's brain, that makes you appear more sexier than you already are. Side effect has gotten me sexual compliments, crazy compliments, como nunca, okay? When I put this on, this is the king of kings. No one smells like you. They don't have any fragrances that smell even close this type of style in my collection. When you have a gem, when you have a secret weapon, you don't talk to nobody about it. I'm talking to you about it today. Because when you put this on, you're instantly invited to the party. Gentlemen, welcome to the party. Let's go on to number 3 on my list. because it is just getting wilder. Because side effects has always been on my number one. But let me tell you, we have some more. Because the one I'm going to talk to you today, the regality of it is insane. Then let me tell you about Xerjoff Naxos. The most beautiful, lavish, complex smelling date night fragrance, because I don't think this is something that you should be wearing every day. You should keep this for special occasions, okay? Special occasions. So in the beginning, you get a beautiful citrus, lemony type of vibe. As it dries down, the magic happens. Because what you get, the most creamiest honey tobacco concoction ever. It smells super lavish. When I talk about 10 out of 10 fragrances, this is an 11. This is opulence at its finest. You want to smell like money? You want to wear something that complements your suit perfectly? Xerjoff Naxos. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Compliments every single time. Now, number 2 on my list really surprised me because it is not my favorite from the line, but it has gotten me the most compliments from the line every single time I wore it. And this is by Parfums de Marly. This is Percival. Remember when we used to go past Abercrombie & Fitch and smell the fierce protruding out of the store, and it was such an amazing experience, the techno music, the air conditioner blowing, and the fragrance hitting us in the face? Now we got that with a combination of Mont Blanc Legend, but the expensive version, skyrocketed on steroids on every single juice that you could think of in the world, because this one smells like the most sexiest aftershave, comes straight out of the shower, spicy, fresh fragrance. That spicy, fresh fragrance that women love to smell on a man is right here in a bottle. All I can say is when you put this one on, you're going to see the type of energy, the type of vibes that you get back from the women. Let's go on to my number 1. Now, when I was introduced to this by a friend of mine, Steven from Red Lessons, I lost my mind. Why? Because this was just love at first sniff. What am I talking about? We are talking about MICALLEF Gin and Tonic. People that don't like cologne have stopped to me, asked me what I'm wearing, and literally have wrote it down. This smells like a lime mojito that you're drinking in the hot summery nights. Without breaking it down and giving you all the notes, it smells like a lime mojito, but one that lasts all freaking day. This is all the parfum that smells so fresh and citrusy and sexy. This has gotten me a lot of compliments. I mean, insane. This is something that you must, and I always want to have in my collection for life. That's how great this fragrance is. You really gotta be careful. Be careful with this one, guys. Caution, this will get you a lot of compliments. So if you're in a dangerous situation, blink twice. Gin and Tonic is going to give her an orgasm. In a nutshell, the first day that you wear it is the first day you get a compliment. That's how fast this works. Okay, gentlemen, so those are my top 10 fragrances that always get me compliments every single time I wear them. I guarantee you, they are going to be probably one of the best smelling fragrances that you've ever smelled in your life, or the ones that have gotten you, that will get you the most compliments in your entire life. What fragrance in your collection always gets you compliments every single time you wear them? Whether it's designer, niche, doesn't matter. I would love to know that, because if I don't have it in my collection, I gotta get my nose onto it. Because I always want to know what fragrances attract the women. What always gets those compliments and gets them to fall in love at first sniff. All right, guys, thank you for watching as always. This is James from the channel Terry Be Tough. I will see you guys in the next review. Later, guys.